All right, guys. Happy Tuesday, December 12th. We are on the brink of holiday season in full swing. So, thanks for being here. First and foremost, I wanted to take a moment. I know that we have some guests on the line. So, who would like to say hello, or team member, if you have a guest that's here that you would like to say hello, and if this is your very first meeting and you would like to say hello to the team, let's give you guys opportunity to do so. Dan, should I turn the mic over to you really quick? Just say a quick hello for your guest.
Hi.
Go ahead. This is Maddie. She's joining in. Go ahead, say hi.
Hi.
She's thinking about joining the team and just recently got licensed.
Awesome, awesome. Well, welcome, Maddie. Have some fun here. This is an exciting group. Thanks for being here. Let's go to Randy Poon. What's up, my man? Congratulations. Took us a couple weeks, but congratulations. Officially welcome to the team. Let's hear from you.
Hey everyone. What was the question? Sorry.
No, just a quick introduction.
Yeah, so I'm newly licensed. This is my week 2 with TFest. So yeah, early in.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. And you're right across from your sponsor. I love it. Welcome to the team. And then Tim, my man, referred to the company by Julie. I think they are cousins or family of some sort. So Tim, welcome to the team, brother. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hey Elias, hey everyone. Good to finally be here. I've been talking about joining for like 2 months, and it turns out I had to wait for my license process. So here we are. First week.
It's all right, man. It is a process, but are you a musician as well?
Yeah, I do it just as a hobby. I got some
Okay.
tracks.
Okay.
going on.
Love it, my man. I can't wait to hear. Did you work on a track before for Julie for something that she did?
I might have. I'm
Okay.
not sure if she ever used it, but yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Cool. Awesome. Well, welcome. Anybody else have a guest on the line that they would like to do a quick introduction for? It's going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on to the Oracle. Yo,
Hello, can you hear me?
kind
Yeah,
of.
my special guest today. Oh, hold on. My special guest today is the holiday spirit. If you guys would like some holiday photos, today is the last day. We added a day because the setup is dope. We like it. We want as many people to take advantage as we can. If you'd like to see some samples of what they look like, I'd sent an email out. I believe Monday or earlier, and then also in the Slack channel Team Fast exclusive, there is some photo samples there as well as the Calendly link. So I will be at the office from 11 till 6 p.m. So drop in. Even if you don't have a Calendly appointment, that's okay. Just come on in. I will get you taken care of. And yeah, just some great holiday photos for the Instagram, for some cards, you name it. And of course, family, dogs, and clients are welcome.
I think it's one of my favorite backdrops. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of the photos. So great stuff. All right, so let's officially turn it over to Karina for our quick teaching moment of the week. Karina, the floor is all yours.
I got a Scroogey update here. So your association dues are due for next year. Usually you can arrange for a quarterly payment or a full payment, but if you don't pay, EXP will release you from the brokerage and from the team, and you'll have to rejoin to be able to do it, and you won't be able to practice real estate. So please, please, please pay your dues. Work with the association. It will catch up to you. They will just automatically drop you on the EXP side. So please be aware of that and take care of it. Thanks.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know, Karina, we had a question for the team in regards to the 12 days of December activity calendar. We were curious. We wanted to know, first and foremost, how many of you have actually done the activities that are on the list, whether you did every single day. My hope is that you did every single day, but has anybody done the 12 days of December? I know, Jessica, you were doing the 12 days of December, Elizerta, Joellen. So would like to hear from you guys, like what's gotten the most responses, what's gotten the most feedback, what's got the most engagement with your clients. And I would like to hear from you. So let's go Joellen first. If you can't throw your camera on, but I know you're driving, let's go to Jessica. I know you've had some success. You've sent me some screenshots. Then we'll go to Elizerta. So Joellen, tell us about what's worked.
My high note presentation for Christmas Around Town got over 100 clicks. I messed up the first time because I didn't have it where they had to enter an email. So I went back in and clicked they needed to enter their email, and they actually entered their email. So I have tons of emails. A really cool thing is I posted in the Nextdoor app, and the town Santa Claus commented on it. And he was like, I love this. This is so great. There's one thing wrong though. The map isn't attaching where the Santa was going to be for the parade. And I said, okay, let me fix that. And he's all, by the way, I'm going to be the guy in the red and white suit that's going to see you on Saturday.
How cute.
And like so many people. Yeah.
So Joelle, really quick, and sorry for interrupting you. What was in the high note? How many places did you feature? Was it Fab 40? Tell me what was in the high note.
Actually, it was just Elder Hills, Folsom, and Cameron Park. It was like, you know, a Santa with special needs children. It was the Santa parade, also like a craft market, just things around town. People loved it. So I'm going to keep doing that high note and dropping it into Nextdoor.
Yeah, I love this. You guys should have multiple iterations of your high note. Obviously, you have a free listing presentation, your pre-listing presentation, your buyer presentation, but all of the events going on throughout the year, you guys should have all these different iterations because you are a media company. We've said it over and over again. So I love that you're utilizing it. Love that you had 100 clicks. And I love that you're getting engagement from it. So good. Jessica, I know you weren't feeling good yesterday. Would love to hear from you. What's worked on your 30-day, or excuse me, on your 12 days of December? Talk to us about the activities that are getting the most engagement.
Yeah, so I didn't complete everything from the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, I didn't complete everything from the 12 days of Christmas, but I did complete a few things. What has received a lot of engagement is also my high note presentation. I also received over 100 clicks, and I shared it on Facebook, Facebook groups. I shared it on Nextdoor. I sent it to 40 people from my contacts list. And yeah, so that received a lot of engagement. Today, I'm gonna receive my holiday cards because I ordered those in the mail from Amazon. Oh, I ordered those from Amazon, so I'm gonna complete that today. But I didn't do everything those exact days, you know, when you sent them. So I'm kind of just catching up right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I know that you've been sick, but I appreciate the update and thank you, and get well.
Thank you.
Listener, let's go to you. What's had the most engagement? Let's hear from you.
Same as Jessica. I haven't completed everything, but I still plan to do everything because I think it does make a difference. And I think we should all just stick to that and just keep doing it. Anyway, so my most impactful was the first day when I reached out to family to let them know that I love them. I had a great response because we hardly say that to each other. And like Otis said, like, you never know when someone's not going to be here tomorrow. And it just happened. A couple of people I know, their parents passed away, one of them being my brother-in-law. So I was like, oh my goodness, you know, like we need to say, I love you to each other now that we're alive, and do more for each other now, as you know, while we're alive. And then it also got me thinking, as far as business, I need to focus on my family because they, you know, one of them works at a school. She's a teacher. One of them is a cop for Oakland PD. One of them works for PG&E. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like I have all these resources just around me. So I'm glad that I reconnected with my loved ones. And now obviously I can follow up with them on the business side of things. And then the DMs too. So touching base with people with the DMs on Instagram. So reconnecting with people there. That also helped to keep, you know, top of mind.
If you don't have any appointments right now, if you don't have a buyer in contract, if you're not in negotiations, if you don't have a listing that's going live in this week, then my question is to you, what are you doing? Now, if you don't have any activity right now, go back through the emails, just search 12 days of December, and it's going to give you a prompt every single day. And maybe you're just playing a little bit of catch up, but from now until Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, like run with some intensity. So at least you turn that calendar and be like, wow, I got a lot of things happening. 100 people are opening my high note. I got all kinds of things that are going on in my DMs. You guys, if you're not in contract and you don't have anything going on right now, create these opportunities for yourself. So we wanted to make it as easy as we possibly could by just giving you the list of prompts to do every single day. So it's not too late. It doesn't stop. Those emails don't go away. The prompts don't go away. You guys have the opportunity to dive right in, have some fun with it. and I know this for a fact because it works for tons of teams throughout the United States, is that high note presentation is a game changer. And obviously you're seeing the results. So good stuff, you guys. For the people that are following through on that, I want to push everybody to continue and to finish this year strong. So let's get right into our slides for the week. I'm gonna get right into this, and then we're gonna go here, boom, present, and then we're gonna go present. All right, guys, let's get right in our community contributions. Actually, we're just gonna get cruising right now, but we did want to send a shout out to the NACA crew. You guys had another great event in Oakland this last weekend. Eric King had a wellness event last weekend. Does anybody have an event that's upcoming? I know Anna Pacheco, you have a toy drive that's going on today in the Stockton area. So yeah, let me actually turn the mic back over to you guys really quick. Who wants to talk about a community event that they're throwing in this next week or so? I know Sacramento, you guys have something going on. Who wants to talk about an event that they have going on? Then next, let's go, Vernon.
Good morning, team. Tomorrow from 5:30 to 8 o'clock, the Solano Realtists are hosting a night of elegance at the BMW dealership in Fairfield. It's going to be dope. It's free to all who want to attend. It's an excellent opportunity to network with realtors and realtors in this area. It will be put on by the Solano Realtists, of whom a great friend of mine is the president of that entity. So come hang out, dress nice. Let's peruse the BMW dealership, network, rub elbows, listen to some good music, have some nice wine, and expand our scope and our scale of networking. That's it.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Anybody else have an event that they want to drop right now?
Donna wanted me to mention the Taylor Morrison event today in Bay Point, Pittsburgh. The Taylor Morrison open house for Team Fast, free lunch, free boba, starting at 12 o'clock.
Yep. And you guys, the directions information for that are on the team calendar. So make sure to see the team calendar. Anna Pacheco, I knew that you'd be chiming in. Let's hear from you. I think your event is today. Let's hear from you.
My event's actually tomorrow from 4 to 7.
Oh, tomorrow.
Welcome. Yes, it's for tomorrow. And I'm just having hosting at the office. We're gonna have a charcuterie board and some wine, and just inviting everybody to come and donate to Child Abuse Prevention Center, which is also part of CASA for San Joaquin County.
I love the cause. I love the cause. Am I missing anybody? Anybody want to share before we move on? All right, guys, I love this. Great stuff. Let me go ahead and get back into the slides for the week, and let's get right into new escrows. All right, guys, so Heidi got in a contract for $210,000. So congratulations, Heidi. I see you up in the office. And then Anna, don't go far. Let's hear from you. You got 2 deals in the contract, 385 and 605. Let's hear from you. Talk to us about these deals, what the strategy is, what the strategy was, and what you're experiencing in the market right now with these 2 deals. Let's hear from you, Anna. You put yourself on.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. Some of my listings, that one of them is a listing, and I just stuck to it, kept doing open houses, kept marketing the property, and just didn't chase the market on price reductions, just because we're seeing things sit on the market a lot longer. So that was really important on the listing side. And on the buyer side, I've just been keeping contact with people that I've been pre-qualifying, letting them know, hey, this is what's happening with the rates. Last week when the rates dropped into the 6s, I made sure I text a bunch of my clients that are on the fence and let them know, hey, rates dropped to this percentage. Let's contact, Jean, who's the lender that a lot of them are working with, and let's get you an estimate again. And, let's start the look again. So this is a great time. So just really trying to stay connected even by text.
Nice. So is that the exact text that you sent? So tell us what the,
yeah.
Okay.
The exact I mean, and so I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in thinking that it has to be scripted, and I don't. I'm like, hey, Veronica, the one that I've been working with since this last year. Hey, Veronica, just so you know, rates have dropped. They're in the 6s. You should connect with Jean and get yourself get a new estimate. And then after that, it prepped her to send me a couple of like, hey, what about this house, Anna? And can we go see this house? And so we looked at a couple properties over the weekend, but I mean, it was just something like that. Like, hey, rates dropped a little bit. Maybe it's time to jump back in and take a look, especially right now, because we're in that season. It's still a little bit slow and you can negotiate a better deal. I mean, just things like that. And I'm getting, and they're responding.
I love it. I love it. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you as well, Heidi. And let's continue on to the next category. So Brittany got into contract for 575 and Carla got into contract for 710. So congratulations, ladies. Let's see who we have on. Let's see Carla and let's see Brittany. I don't think they are on. So one clap for these ladies and we'll go to the next category. All right, so Liz Serta got in contract for 765. Love this. And hey, thanks for showing up for the team hike this last week. It was great seeing you as well as your significant and your dog. I'm glad that your dog had such a great time doing a 9.5 mile, what I thought was a 6.5 mile, but nonetheless, 3 mile difference. It's all good. You made it. You did it. So Liz, let's hear from you. Talk to us about this deal.
Yeah, it's funny. Actually, Carla and I were left behind because you were actually working. So we were like negotiating these deals while we were on the trail dying. But anyways, yeah, so these buyers, I actually, they're from my sphere. I knew them because one of them dated my sister in high school. We all went to Skyline High in Oakland. And I started working with one of them back in 2016. So you could just imagine if you would listen to me about back then, how much equity it would have had now. Maybe he would have had 2 houses or 3. But anyways, this was the right time, I guess. And I'm so super happy for them because this is the first time that they're owning real estate. Like their parents don't own, they've rented their whole lives. So we were able, I mean, luckily, first of all, they went out to the open house while I was on vacation. You know, when that happens, you're on vacation, and that's when they went out. The first house that they liked had came on the market with a huge price reduction. So unfortunately, we didn't get that one because they weren't prepared. They weren't pre-approved yet because they had gone out on their own first. Then they reached out to me while I was on vacation. Then there was another open house they attended. And then this one they really loved. So we went ahead. I communicated with the listing agent first, built rapport, and then submitted the offer. We still didn't know, we didn't have an idea based on the comps because of everything that's going on in the market. And so it's hard to gauge exactly what would be a good price. She said she wasn't even sure. So we did submit a strong offer over asking with contingencies, with a 10K credit. And this was an investor. So I thought, he probably was going to be greedy and wasn't going to accept it off the bat. So the next morning, the agent reaches out to me and she's like, hey, the seller replied at 2:00 in the morning and accepted your offer. And I was like, oh my God. So I was so happy.
I love it. I love it. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate the update. And I love that follow-up for that long. Good stuff. So next up on the list is Joseph Chin. Joseph Chin got in the contract on a flex deal for 1.695. Having an amazing year as still a relatively new agent. So great job to you, Joseph. I don't see you on the line today, but you guys, it was a slower week for us as a team. And I don't think that it has anything to do with inventory. We can't blame it on inventory because there's homes on the market right now. And so our question to you guys is, in the next week, let's say next week and a half, who on the call feels like they have the client that they're going to be able to put in a contract, whether you are in negotiations right now on one of your listings or you're really close with a buyer right now? If you can, just drop an emoji down below in the chat if you're really, really close. If like you're forecasting out for the next week and a half, and you feel like you're going to put something in a contract, just want to see where you guys are at because I know there's opportunities out there. I know you guys are closer. Jen, okay, love it. George, I saw Vernon with, okay, cool. Liz Serta. All right, guys, keep them coming. If you feel like you guys are, all right, cool. I want to turn my heater on. That's right, Sapal. Okay, I see you, Sapal. Let's go. So you guys, if you need any help from me, any help from Kenny, let us know. If you guys want to hop on a call, strategize, whatever it is, let us know. We're here to help you guys because these types of numbers are not our type of numbers. This is an off week for us. It's all good. We can come back and really, really close out this year strong. So the one thing that you guys can control is we can't control what happens in the market. What you can control is you guys control your activity. So I want to push everybody to say, you know what? Let me go back into this 12 days of December and see if there's anything good on there. Elias might be crazy sometimes, but I think he's on to something. You guys, I promise you, if you just did that effectively from now until the day before Christmas, something positive will come from your, I promise you, something positive will come from your business. So keep your heater off. So you are freezing and hungry for business. Absolutely right. I got my listing sold this week and commercial listing on the market. So good, guys. I'm looking forward to reporting way better results next week. But speaking about massive results in our business, Liz, I'm going to actually come back to you in just a moment here. So, listener, you are officially our fast story of the week. So she has a pending transaction, obviously, she was just talking about, but she's done 10 deals this year. Her average sales price is right around 744,444. I guess you're supposed to tell somebody if that number, it's a lucky number. She participates in coaching. She's a super mom. She's a fur mom. She's just doing all the right things. So let's sort of rapid fire. I know that we've heard quite a bit from you already today, but we want to honor you, want to edify you really quick and make you the story of the week. Anything you have to say about that?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate everyone on the team because you guys are the ones that push me and inspire me. That's the reason I get on these coaching calls. I know a lot of teammates have dropped off the coaching calls, and I told them, hey, doesn't matter how you feel, whatever you do, but so, like Elias says, whatever, there might be something that you say that inspire others. So I said, don't stop joining the calls. But I know I could do more, but I guess I've always been hard on myself. Instead of celebrating all my successes, I feel like I mean, in a way, like a little failure because I know I could do more because I procrastinate or whatever. But I know what I need to do, and I have this team to help me make it happen. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate.
Congratulations on all your success, and look at, you already put your fingers up or your finger up for, you're going to put another one in contract for the end of the year, by the end of the year. But great job. And you know, you run a very solo game, meaning that you're not partnering on any deals. So you know, you're at about $6.5 million in production this year. So congratulations to you. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you do for you know, 2024. Let's talk about home, you guys. Hey, listen, I want to remind everybody about this. And we always struggle with adoption anytime we make changes within inside of the organization. There is a type form that goes out every single Monday, and you'll get it in your inbox from Judith, and it's called Home. Home is replacing and has replaced Sisu. It's a way for you guys to track your activity. What we've seen is the adoption numbers go down. Maybe it's travel season, whatever the case is, but that's a great way for you guys to A, be able to track your business. That's the most important, but B, be able to get a spot at Hustler's Lunch. And when you go to Hustler's Lunch and you experience it, and Brian puts on this culinary experience for us, it's super, super uplifting. It's motivating, and it gives you guys the encouragement to push even further to become a top producer, to be at top producer dinner. So you guys, the only way that we're going to get those numbers is if you post them in Home. So I want to push everybody just to post, just to track, and to make sure that you're keeping a log of all of your activities throughout the week. So we'll go into this. We shared this last week, but Maria is the leader right now for, no, actually Maria and Joellen are the leaders for conversations. Actually, Christina Solario as well. So this is just a great way for you to see how well you are actually doing. And if you're holding yourself accountable to the things that you know are going to push your business forward, you guys. All right, so marketing resources, Kenny, Molly, Karina, anything that we need to update? Obviously, Patrick already updated about the pictures. Anything else that we need to update the team on? Going once, going twice, is that a no? Kenny, Karina, Molly? All right, cool, we will cruise on. All right, guys, looking ahead. So before we hop off the call, before we close out, I want you guys to reserve your calendars. The information is going to drop in just the next couple of days. January 17th is going to be our second Focus and Fire event, 2024 Success Blueprint. This is going to be an amazing packed session. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have multiple speakers in multiple different categories, from team leaders, luxury, leveraging, you know, or loving on your SOY. We have a market update by Patty Goodspeed. Ashley Jerovich is going to talk to you about some things in the personality profile department. Like, you guys, it's going to be a fun packed day of speakers, and I promise you guys, you will leave that session with all the ammunition that you need to really kick off the year. So that is going to be January 17th. Make sure to block your calendars now. All the marketing is going to be coming out soon. So Feel free to tell your friends at other brokerages. Let's pack the place. I think we can exceed what we did last time for Focus and Fire, and the last event was really, really dope. So I'm excited for you guys. Molly, anything else before we close out? Kenny, anything else before we close out? Karina, anything before we close out? All right, guys. Kenny and I will be in Mexico this week. We are going to a retreat in Cancun, so we'll be out of pocket for the next couple of days. But if you need something, obviously hit us on Slack. No coaching on Wednesday, no coaching on Friday. Joanne, you had something, a contribution you had your hand up. Let's go read really quick.
Hi guys, hi Elias. I feel really dumb asking this question, but I'm guessing that other people have the same question that I have. How do we create the high note that Jessica and them were talking about that then Joellen made that got all that traction? How do we create that? Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, so one thing is that you can check Fast Class, aka Mighty Network, and you can watch a video on that. It's really, really easy. If any agent shares their high note with you, all you have to do is just replace your asset. So check out Fast Class. And if that doesn't explain, feel free to give myself a call or call Molly or get it on our calendar, and then we'll walk you through it. It's a really, really easy process. But just start at Fast Class.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it. And it's once you start doing it, you're like, oh my God, this is so easy. Like Joanna was saying, like Maria was saying, it's like, oh my God, this is so easy. Before we head out, does anybody else have a question, contribution, thought, or insight before we head out? You guys are easy on us.
Jen, she was reminding people about the potluck this Thursday.
Okay, cool. I didn't see that. I missed that. So Jen, you want to talk about the potluck this week? Perfect. I don't have the details up in front of me, but I know that it is the 14th. Brian, what's the time for the potluck?
Potluck's at 2:30 at the Oakland office, so feel free to pop on in. Just potluck, hang out, nothing like fancy. Everyone can kind of get to know each other again during the holidays and in the year. Okay.
I am so sorry. I make an annual pasta salad that's pretty damn good too for potlucks. Not this year. Not this year. Kenny and I are going to be talking to Mexico. So you guys, thank you for all of your hard work, all of your contributions. And like I said earlier, I just want to push everybody to not relax right now. Relax on actual Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. You guys, it's the time where we just push. We close out the year strong to make sure that we have momentum heading into 2024. So I don't know about you guys. I intend to have 2024 as my best year in business. Are we going to be met with some challenges? Absolutely. Absolutely, we're going to be met with some challenges. But you guys have continuously showed up as champions and showed the world and showed the industry why we're number one, right? I want you guys to hold on to that. We're not number one by chance. We're number one because of how you guys show up in our industry, how you guys have raised your standards, and what you guys do and what you represent. And there's nobody in the game that will outproduce content. There's nobody in the game that will outproduce content like our team. So I want to encourage you guys, and we push you guys, go back in your emails, check the 12 days of December, check that list. And if you haven't done those things, get to it, have some fun with it. Kenny, any parting words before we head out, big dogs?
Keep your heaters off.
Keep your heaters off, freeze your asses off, and go out there and get some appointments. That's literally it. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.